Oh boy, Trump is at it again, saying anything to cause the market to try to recover. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. President Trump says that we'll be fine with China. And shortly after this news, markets were slightly in the red. But then once this got announced, markets began to uptick and tried to recover. If we pay attention to where we were actually last week to where we are now, markets have still not been able to recover from the initial sell-off on Friday. So what exactly is he talking about? Well, let's look at the timeline, because if you guys paid attention last week, he announced that there was no reason to meet with XI anymore. But today, he is saying that the meeting is back and that high tariffs will not remain. So the 100% tariff, supposedly, that was supposed to be put into effect November 1st. Remember, the one that he said he was not going to back down from is now no longer. This is why Trump continues to get called out for cowarding out, especially with China. You hear a lot of people saying, oh no, this is the art of the deal. No, this is Trump just figuring things out. China is always the one that Trump bends the knee to, because China does not back down to Trump. There has been a lot of other countries that have bended the knee, if you might say, to Trump himself, right? And these tariffs. China does not. When Trump implements 100% tariffs, China in return has implemented 140% tariffs. Again, China has made it very clear. You don't have to agree with them. And you might think that, we don't care. We obviously do. And Trump obviously cares for a reason, because these tactics that have been working for other countries are obviously not working for China. So still something that seems to be like Trump is just trying to buy himself more time so markets do not panic. China has made it very clear that they will not back down. They don't want a trade war. But if a trade war is what you want, they will ride it down to the end. They've made it super, super clear. So again, pay very close attention to the overall markets. We're still not back to previous highs. Markets are still struggling. And even with that tweet, they're barely holding on by a hair, getting ready to pull on back. I wouldn't be surprised that by the time the markets close, just my opinion, that markets will end in the red based off of all of the uncertainty. I don't really think people are believing Trump and the certainty of our economy. And the reason why is because of what's happening in the background. I can make a full detailed video for you guys. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think. I just wanted this to be a quick little update. Regional banks just had their worst day today against the S&P 500 since March 2023, when Silicon Valley Bank collapsed. That was the third largest bank failure in U.S. history. And today we have had our worst day since then. What is happening? What is going on? That is why there's so much uncertainty right now, especially in the banking system. So please make sure that, again, if I don't make a video on it, that you do your due diligence to inform yourself of the fraud that is happening in the background. Again, very similar to what we saw in 2008. The other thing that I wanted to show you is Hims. Hims CEO is under social media scrutiny for a quote subtweeting about a stock squeeze 2 days ago. And then the next day, he had a schedule based on his 10b5-1 plan. The sell appears to have taken place regularly, with the CEO dumb on selling exactly 176,000 shares of at several other occasions. Hims today is down 13%. Boy, did we kill it with Hims. This is why I'm so happy. If you want to watch my live trading session today with my LPP team, this is only for people that have never messaged me about it and that are interested in watching me trade live and joining my LPP team. If you want to watch today's live session so you can see what it's like, then all I ask you to do is to send me a direct message via Instagram. I'm not going to post the link down here, nothing like that. I want to follow up with you, or I want you to follow up with me just on feedback after you watch that live session. We killed it. There was negative news on top of that. As many of you guys might already know, Trump says that I think that the fat loss drug will be a lot lower in price. And again, that's the whole gimmick and scheme with Hims. Just a few days ago, remember, this stock was pumping up to highs of $65. Again, it was pumping up based off of these false expectations of this new drug that Hims was going to release that was going to generate $1 billion of so-called revenue. Off of what? It's like, it's all made up. It's all just hype. That's what Hims is notorious for. And it is why so often, again, just light news of what was announced today, that prices can be lower for drugs, which means more competition and slimmer margins for Hims, causes it to not just give back what it gained, but and then some. Such a beautiful sell-off, and this is why you do not invest at overbought levels into bullshit companies. In just the past 2 days, this stock has lost 22%. So I want you to take this. If you're taking it personal, good. I want you to look at any person that encouraged you to buy this POS stock at all-time highs or close to all-time highs and ask them, why are you encouraging me to buy a stock that is so high risk? All we ever tried to do, and even in today's live trading session, when I decided to short Hims, that's my decision, and I always talk about the risk. There's no reason to pretend like it doesn't exist. Hims is an incredibly risky stock. It's not down 14% for no given reason. It doesn't run up 20% for no reason. Any stock that moves that quick is inherently volatile and incredibly risky. Get that through your skull. In a market full of greed like today, you need to understand that with great volatility comes great responsibility, and the pumps eventually will end. Just like what happened last week to all of the crypto bros that got liquidated, no one is ever going to feel bad for you because you're the one that's deciding to put yourself in that position. Be intentional and be calculated and be accountable for the trades that you choose to take. Understand the difference between a trade, which is short term, and an investment, long term. And don't be surprised that when these BS stocks drop 15 to 20 to sometimes 30% in a day, that you're like, what happened? They were worthless when they started. They're worthless now. All that's changed in between is manipulation and hype. If enough idiots come together to pump up a price, they can drive the stock price up. GameStop is a perfect example. Still a terrible business. So again, don't use leverage at overbought levels. And when in doubt, never be afraid to cash out. I want to see you win, but I want to see you win because you earn it. I don't care if you go long. I don't care if you go short. Get in, get out, make that money, and bounce. And I feel like the tough love is what a lot of beginners need to hear right now because you feel like you deserve everything, but you work for nothing. Again, if you want to simply learn the basics, to actually build a foundation, an understanding, a general understanding of how the market works and what it takes. I trade live every single morning. You can either watch my free videos or watch other people. But if you want to start your mornings off with our daily live sessions and access to our A to Z video lesson library, it's the second link in the description down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. And again, if you want to learn more about it, second link down below. If you want access to today's live trading session because you want to watch it before you sign up, just send me a direct message via Instagram. It's the third link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care. Happy Friday.